Yo, what's up guys, it's Goblin here, welcome to this new episode. October balance changes are live, and in today's video we're going to be playing with the top 5 best new meta decks. As you guys can see here, with the World Finals coming up, we're looking to freshen up the meta. For this reason, the October balance changes will be solely nerfs. So there's not been a single card buffed in these balance changes. Of course, with all the nerfs, meta is still going to change a lot, but there's not going to be a specific card which was never used, and now because of the buff, which of course is not the case, will be like very popular, very meta. So I think the meta did change quite a bit, but of course with no cards being buffed, I think we're still gonna see quite some typical, quite some classic decks, like for example this one, the Royal Giant. This deck used to be very strong with the Tombstone. Now of course with the Skeleton Army evolution, this deck is also very strong, but it doesn't have a building. The good thing is that it still has such a solid defense. Like you guys will see in today's video how strong this deck is, both defensively and offensively. I think I'm gonna go with a Mother Witch ability here. I think Mother Witch should be able to take care of the of the minions, turning them in Royal Hawks quite quickly, and then the Skeleton King ability is gonna create some pressure there. Okay, let's go with a Fireball here. Fireball is gonna be great because it's gonna make both troops 1 HP, and then with the help of the Mother Witch, we can just take care of them easily, while still applying more pressure and more damage. Like this deck, I'm telling you guys, it is so fun, so good as well. Okay, let's see if we can get the Fisherman timing. It is when the Ghost is about to hit, go with the Fisherman, it's gonna walk backwards, and then it can activate the King Tower. If you go with the Fisherman on this spot where I'm hovering the Skeleton King right now, as soon as the Ghost hits the tower, it's not gonna activate. You need to do the play where it walks a little bit, and then it walks backwards, and then it's gonna line up perfectly for you to activate the King Tower. Okay, this guy's gonna go with a P.E.K.K.A in the back here. We need to be very careful against P.E.K.K.A. I think P.E.K.K.A is gonna be kind of scary to deal with, but at the same time we do have a really good defense. Like Skeleton Army, we have, I would say, pretty good answers actually. Okay, he is gonna go with his poison. Let's actually have the Mother Witch ready here. I think if we time it well, we should be able to get a lot of value from the Skeleton Army as well. Let's actually go with the Skeleton Army kind of early here, guys. This way we can DPS down the P.E.K.K.A. We are gonna force out the Zap, but we can still distract the P.E.K.K.A long enough for it to not get any value, any damage, and we can actually go with a Royal Giant left side lane. Knowing how much damage we already dealt to the right side tower, that is what, like 2 locks and 1 fireball, so that is exactly why I'm gonna go a little bit aggressive left side lane here as well. Okay, we do need to be careful with the counter push here, but I think we should be fine. We can probably still defend this decently well. Okay, we do need to be careful here actually, because this push is looking kind of scary, but we have the fireball. We can go with a lock here on defense with the Skeleton King. Splash damage, we are gonna be able to defend it decently well. Skeleton Army here on defense, he's gonna zap it right away, so well played by him. Zap is here last second, and I guess all I'm gonna do right now is just focus on defense. Will either spell cycling the right side tower, or just gonna go with one more Royal Giant here. Okay, let's go with the Skeleton King into the right side lane. What is he gonna do? He's probably gonna try and go P.E.K.K.A right now, like at the bridge. Exactly, I kind of expected that already. Okay, let's go with Skeleton Army here. Let's have the Zappies ready as well. He's gonna get a nice Zap going, but that still should be a good defense from us. Skeleton King ability offensively here. Let's go with a lock just to make sure we don't take any damage from the P.E.K.K.A, and I think that should be pretty much good game. Yeah, the Skeletons are gonna connect to the tower. 60 HP remaining. Fireball does way more than that, so we are gonna secure the first victory. That was kind of a stressful situation in the end of the match. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for the push on the left side. I was a little bit overconfident after having such a good start. But the most important part is that we still managed to defend, and we still managed to hold on very well. So second deck is going to be this Mortar spam deck. Very strong deck in the season, and last season did get a little bit nerfed this season. Like the Berserker got a little bit of a hit speed nerf, and the Ice Wizard I think got a little bit of a slowdown nerf. But in my opinion, both of those cards are still going to be very strong, especially because of how cheap they are. Like in my opinion, the Ice Wizard for only 3 elixir, Berserker for only 2 elixir, they just get so much value, and they're just so helpful in this type of deck. So if you guys do want to change it out because of the balance changes, you can of course do so, but in my opinion, there's not really a card which you can replace it with and get like a lot of value. Okay, let's actually go with the Ice Wizard just directly on top of the Night Witch here. We should be able to take care of the Witch. Oh my god, never mind. The bats are gonna stay alive, and wow, that was kind of awkward. Okay, we are gonna take quite some damage because of the timing right there. Let's go with a Mortar in the meantime towards the right side. What is he using, guys? He has Night Witch, Bowler, Nado. Okay, I have a feeling that this is gonna be like some kind of Golem or Elixir Golem type of deck, like something around those lines. Okay, let's have the cannon card ready here to DPS both the left and the right side. I decided to first focus on the left side because, of course, that is where we already took a lot of damage because of the Night Witch interaction there. Let's see what he's gonna do here against the Skelly Barrel. Looks like once again he's gonna go, okay, he's gonna go with a last second Nado. Not really sure why he would go Nado like that when you can also activate the King Tower. Okay, so definitely not, I mean, without disrespecting him, but definitely not the best player I've seen, because if it would have been like a really good player, he would have just activated the King Tower of the Skelly Barrel. Okay, let's go with Ice Wizard left side. Let's go with a Mortar here to keep it under pressure. I'm gonna go Goblin Gang to try and DPS down the Night Witch and of course take care of the bats. We already saw what happened with the bats earlier, so I do not want to repeat the same mistake. And let's in the meantime go with a cannon card up high to snipe the bowler first. Okay, nice, looking very good. This is actually gonna be a pretty solid defense. We do need to be careful here with the Electric Dragon, but I think we should be fine. Electric Dragon here, not gonna get that much value. And let's in the meantime have the Skeleton Barrel going towards the right side. Okay, beautiful guys, very good pressure, very good defense so far. He does also have arrows, nice arrows by him. Arrows out of cycle right now might give us the opportunity to go with like a cannon card play. Kind of depends on what he drops though. Let's go with a Berserker first. Let's go with the Ice Wizard towards the right side here as well. Let's give it a pressure on both lanes. I think with this deck, you have such a good way of pressuring both the right and the left side. He's probably going to go arrows left side. And then we can just go with a Goblin Gang, and I think we're going to win the match off this. Because no arrows, no bowler, no Nado. He has nothing in cycle right now. Like, there's no way for him to defend the pressure, defend the attack. We have on the right side lane, let's go with the Berserker, let's go with the Skeleton Barrel here. And even if he does end up defending, he still needs to take our tower. So he knows that he needs to go offensively. Look at the damage on the King Tower, guys. Wow, we're getting so much. That's going to be a 3 crown. That is actually going to be a 3 crown. What a nice win. Once again, kind of an awkward start right there with that one interaction with the Night Witch. Always need to be careful against those type of troops while using the Cannoneer. But the Cannoneer, in my opinion, in this specific deck is still very worth it and very strong. So deck number 3, Minor Poison. This is kind of like the Minor Poison deck Mohamed Light used to finish number 1. So many other pro players were using this last season, but they were using it with the 1 Elixir Skeletons. Now in the current meta, many pro players are using it with the Skeleton Army. Skeleton Army, in my opinion, it's a very strong evolution. It does kind of depend on the situation, if you know how to use it, and if you have a good situation where to use it, it can honestly just win the match right away. Like, if you play it well, it can get so much value. Okay, let's see what we're gonna be facing here though. He has the Golden Knight, he has an Inferno Dragon, could maybe be like E-Giant type of deck, could be maybe a Graveyard type of deck. After seeing the Executioner here especially, I have a feeling this might be like a Graveyard Freeze type of deck. Okay, let's go with Minions on the right side, let's go with the Barbell left side so far. Pretty solid situation overall, damage-wise. We didn't really take any damage at all, while still getting some get chip damage ourselves here. Nice, Wallbreaker might, ooh, that was close. I would say might get a connection. Looks like he's forced to go with a last second tornado, making sure it doesn't get a connection. And let's see what he's gonna do. Okay, he's sending an emote. I think he might not be too happy about the situation, or just sending an emote could be a thing as well. Let's in the meantime wait a little bit and see. Okay, what is he gonna do? I think we need to try and keep up the pressure, guys. Honestly, against a deck like this, where the cycle is not necessarily bad, but is kind of awkward sometimes, I think it's very important to keep up the pressure as much as possible. Okay, let's go with a Barbell here. What? The Golden Knight just went crazy. Okay, let's go like this, and let's go with a Miner here as well. Okay, perfect. I think that's gonna be a nice defense. Not the best defense. We did take quite some damage, but I guess it's okay. And let's in the meantime go with Wall Breakers here. Okay, we're gonna force out the Evil X. He's still an okay situation for us to be in. And it's in the meantime kind of wait and see. Okay, what is he gonna do? Man, I feel like one big push from him could get kind of scary. Like Loki with a Skeleton King, or with a Executioner, with the Bowler, having the Nado ready for the Skeleton King, stuff like that, could get kind of scary. But let's see, I'm not sure what his spells are gonna be. That is gonna be pretty good for us. Like, the fact that he might not have a great spell against our troops could definitely be very helpful. Okay, let's go with a Miner here. Nice, very good Miner. That's gonna distract the Bowler quite a bit, and the Skeleton Army is gonna, okay, I was about to say get some value, but not that much value actually. Okay, let's have the Poison ready, but looks like instead the Inferno Dragon is gonna go towards the left side lane. Let's go with a Barbell here. Let's go with a Skeleton Army. I might have to go, do I go with Minions? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Minions here. Skeleton, or the Inferno Dragon is just melting through everything at this point. Man, we need to be careful, because this Inferno Dragon is going crazy right now. Okay, let's go with a barbell here. Infernal Dragon is still getting more and more value. Let's go with Skeleton Army. Let's go with Skeleton King. Let's try to be a little bit more aggressive, guys. I feel like I'm playing a little bit too defensively, where I should be playing more offensively with the amount of pressure cards, with the amount of spammy cards we have in our deck. Okay, nice. That's gonna be a pretty good push from us. We are gonna get quite some value right there. Let's go with the Skeleton Army split once again. And let's, I think, go with the Skeleton King here in front of it. Hopefully it can kind of slow down the skeletons and hopefully get a good amount of damage. Okay, Golden Knight is gonna get quite some damage, but let's in the meantime focus on our offensive power ourselves. Let's go with a minor evil wall because Skeleton is still alive on the left side. Look at the general from the Skeleton Army. Oh my god, guys, that's gonna be game. I think that's gonna be game. Okay, it's not gonna be game quite yet, but still so much value, so much damage. And by the way, this guy didn't play a single graveyard yet. Like, all he's been doing is just cycling and defending, and he still got somehow a lot of damage doing so. Okay, let's go with the Skeleton King here. Let's wait a little bit to see, okay, what is he gonna do? But I have a feeling he is gonna try and, exactly, I was about to say he's gonna try and attack somehow. Okay, let's see. Poison defensively. Should be an okay defense here with the poison. We still take a little bit of damage, but not too much. Let's see what he's gonna do in the meantime. Okay, we can go with ability. We can then go with a second Skeleton King right side. We can even go with wall breakers here as well. And let's see if we can maybe get some damage on the right side lane here. Okay, nice. We force out the NATO. Let's go with Skeleton Army left side. Let's go with minions right side right here. We are gonna get a lot of damage. Look at the right side tower. Look at the right side tower. Look at all the spam we have there. He's forced to go with a freeze defensively. Didn't even hit all the minions. Minions are gonna take care of the bowler. Let's go with a wall breaker. Let's go with miner. Let's go with Skeleton Army evolution here. Let's go with minions to try and snipe the executioner. And we are gonna secure another victory. Man, that was a close match. Like, even though damage wise it was not like super close, like in the end we still had a lot of HP left on our tower, but I feel like he did a really good job at somehow applying pressure, getting damage, even though his cycle was quite awkward and even though we had a lot of pressure. But talking about a lot of pressure, this deck is one of my personal favorites in the current meta right now. Super fun deck, super quick cycle, 2.4 average score. See you guys soon whenever we find the next opponent. Okay guys, hopping into the next match, so far doing very well. We're gonna be playing with this, as I said before, super quick cycle, 2.4 average scores, kind of like a bait deck. It doesn't have the Goblin Barrel, but with the Suspicious Bush, with the Skeleton Army, and with the Evil Skeleton Barrel, you already have a lot of ways of pressuring of getting damage. Okay, looks like we're gonna be facing some kind of Valkyrie Prince type of deck. Most of the times when I see those cards, I think about a mid-ladder combo. Okay, let's see like this. Let's go with the Skeleton Army here afterwards to try and distract both the Goblin Cage and the Valkyrie a little bit. And just like that, we already used the Skeleton Army twice. So next time we have it in cycle, it's gonna be the evolution. And that's exactly why I love this deck. You have such a quick cycle. Okay, let's go with the Skeleton King. Let's go with the Skeleton Barrel here in front. I like this combo because the Skeleton Barrel is gonna tank a little bit, and when it pops, it's gonna take the Skeleton King's target if he doesn't have anything. Okay, let's go with ability here. I think he is back to Valkyrie right now. Yeah, he is back to Valkyrie. Still an okay ability in my opinion because we force out quite some elixir. Okay, we need to be careful here though. We need to be careful here because this is gonna be kind of a scary push to defend. Let's go with the Skeleton Army here. And let's see if we can get a tank going in front of the... No, he has arrows. Oh, the fact that he has arrows there is actually gonna be huge for him. He got so much damage from the Valkyrie as well. Okay, no arrows in cycle, no Valkyrie in cycle. I think I'm gonna pop my ability even though it's not fully charged. Still gonna be worth it in my opinion. Let's see if we can get some damage and value out of it. Nice Dark Prince placement from him. Still quite some damage actually there with the Skeleton King, with the Skeleton. And overall situation pretty good for us, but what a strange deck from him. Like, this is a typical mid-ladder type of deck. Okay, we need to be careful though, because this might be the first loss of today's video, and it would be against a mid-ladder deck. That would not be a good look for me, but honestly, he has good answers. He has Valkyrie, he has Baby Dragon, he has Ewiz, he has arrows. Like, he has, I would say, really good answers against our deck actually. Okay, let's try and keep out the pressure here, guys. I think it's gonna be important for us to try and keep out the pressure as much as possible. He's gonna go with a Evil Valkyrie. Instead of going ability, which would not get a lot of value, let's just save elixir to try and make sure we can defend the push here as good as possible. Let's go with a Ice Spirit here last second. He is gonna go with arrows. Let's go with a Skeleton Army here. And let's go with a Skeleton King, I guess. Okay, nice. Good pressure, good defense so far. We are looking pretty good right now damage-wise, but I still wouldn't be like overconfident. Okay. Let's keep on the pressure right side. I feel like if we go into the left side lane here, we're just gonna be feeding him a big counter push. So instead of feeding him the counter push, let's actually focus on our right side lane here as well. But we did get a lot of damage left side, so I'm not sure. I guess I'm just gonna pressure both lanes at this point. Okay, let's go with a skeleton army like this. I think skeleton army split is always a good play, because if he does go with arrows, which, okay, he ended up using on the right side. Wait, that is actually perfect for us. Wait a second, we're gonna have so many skeletons, we're gonna have so much pressure cards on both lanes. Look at the right side as well, look at the left side, getting so much damage left and right side lane. Okay, right side tower still gonna be so much damage, even though he has the Valkyrie, or excuse me, even though he has the baby dragon, even though he had the E-Ways there, we still got so much damage, so much value. Dart goblins are going crazy as well. Even though he has arrows, he's not really been able to take care of the dart goblins easily, and let's in the meantime kill the pressure guys. He's gonna have to go Valkyrie left side lane, while still having to defend the right side lane. Let's go with ability on the left side here as well. And this deck just applies so much pressure. Like, do you guys notice how he had Valkyrie, E-Ways, baby dragon, arrows? Like, he has, in my opinion, really good anti-spam cards. It's still just not enough. Like, this deck is so annoying, so hard to deal with, and in my opinion, it's so fun to use. It's always fun to use these type of quick cycle decks. Last deck of today's video is gonna be once again a Royal Giant deck. I feel like with all the nerfs to, for example, the P.E.K.K.A, the Goblin Giant, Goblin Machine, like all those beatdown type of annoying decks, the Royal Giant is finally gonna become really strong again. And this version soon, with the arrival of the Royal Ghost Evolution, is gonna be even more insane. Like, this deck with the Royal Giant Evolution and the Hunter Evolution already working very well. I've seen already a lot of people using it. With the arrival of the Ghost, it's gonna be even more, like, it's gonna even become more popular, more, yeah, better, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Okay, let's go with a Hunter here in the back. I think it's important for us to cycle towards our evolutions. Looks like he does have an Elixir Collector. Should I go? Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go Fireball here. I think it's a good decision, so he can't get too much Elixir advantage. Let's in the meantime wait and see. Okay, what is he gonna do? Looks like he has a Skeleton King as well. Skeleton King, some people do not use it to activate the King Tower, but you could activate it if he doesn't go with its ability like right away. Since he didn't charge it yet, I think it's unlikely for him to use the ability, so let's see if we can activate. Beautiful, guys. Very nice activation. That is gonna help us out a lot, to be honest. Okay, let's go with the Royal Giant here. Let's have the E-Spirit ready towards the left side as well. Oh, he has a Mean Horde. What? I did not expect to have him have the Mean Horde. Okay, let's go with a Hunter here. Hopefully he doesn't have like a Vine Spell or something. Vine Spell, in my opinion, kind of disappeared out of the meta. I'm not sure if you guys have been facing a lot of Vine Spell. I personally haven't faced it that much, to be honest. And guys, what is he using? He has Mean Horde, Berserker. Wait, is this gonna be like Golem? I think this might be Golem plus 3 Musketeers. I'm not even joking. I think this guy might have and the Golem and the 3 Musketeers in his deck. And there you go. There's the 3 Musketeers. Okay, so I was right about the 3 Musketeer part. Let's see if I'm right about the Golem part as well. But I think he might have Golem in there. I'm not even joking. Okay, let's have the Fisherman ready like this. Let's have the Ghost ready here as well. Ghost against the 3 Musketeers surprisingly is very strong. Let's go with Skeletons here up high as well. Looks like we are going to take care of the Musketeer decently well. We do have to be careful on the right side here. And oh my god, the Berserker is actually tanking for the 1 HP. Musketeer getting a lot of damage, getting a lot of value right there. Okay, let's see what we can do, guys. I think the most important part in a matchup like this is for us to be patient. Let's see if we can maybe try and stack up. I think if we stack up troops and him not having a big spell, it's gonna be good for us. But of course, we need to be careful how to and when to do so. Okay. So the Fisherman ready once again. Let's go with the Fisherman like this. Hopefully it can pull the Musketeer on the left side in first. Let's have the Ghost ready here as well. Let's go with Skeletons King, or Skeletons. We do have to be careful with the Skeleton King. Plus Lumberjack push. Let's have the Hunter ready up high to try and take care of the Musketeer first. And the Lumberjack, I think, here should go down without getting too much value. Okay, he's gonna go with Elixir Collector once again. Does he not have... I think he might not have a Golem in there, actually. By the way he's been playing, he probably would have used the Golem already, right? Okay, there's the 3 Musketeer. Let's go with the Fisherman. I don't think I should be going Lock because he does have the Evil Skeleton Army available. Okay, let's go like this. Let's have the Fireball ready onto the left side as well. He is gonna go with the Skeleton Army. Let's go with the Ghost plus, or let's go with the Lock plus Ghost. Nice, nice defense. And this counter push is actually looking okay for us right now. If the Ghost stays alive, which it does, that is gonna be huge for us. Let's go with the E-Spirit here as well. And let's have the Fireball ready. Okay, nice. Hunter's gonna take care of most of the minions. Fireball takes care of one of the Musketeer. We are gonna get a good amount of damage, and that's actually gonna be putting us in the damage lead right now. Muskie might get 1 hit. Yeah, he's gonna get 1 hit. Still in the damage lead, but it's gonna be a close match. Man, this is gonna be difficult, but I think we should be able to do it. Okay, let's have the fisherman ready here. He might go for... Is he gonna go for the 3 musketeers? I think he might try and do that. Okay, let's go with Royal Giant right now. Let's see if we can time. He's probably gonna go with Minion Horde. Yeah, nice. Really good prediction here. Beautiful prediction fireball there, knowing that he is very likely to go with the Minion Horde. Royal Giant is gonna get a lot of damage. It's gonna get, I think, a double connection right there. And we are looking good, guys. Damage-wise, we are looking very good. We need to still be careful, of course. But I think if we do not make a big mistake, we should be able to win this match. Okay. Need to be careful with that card. Need to be very careful with that card. Okay, fireball here as soon as I have the elixir, please. Nice. Okay, good fireball. He tried to arrow prediction, which in this case did not hit anything. And I don't think he has any other spell besides the arrow. So realistically, damage-wise, all we need to do right here is just stay alive for a little bit longer, guys. Okay, nice. Let's go with a fireball. No, we don't even need to fireball. I guess we can fireball the right side, actually. Let's go with a ghost as well, just to make sure. E-Spirit here, fisherman, and the time is gonna run out. We are gonna defend. Luckily for us, he did not have the golem. I think if he would have had a golem in there, we would have actually had a rougher matchup, like a more difficult matchup than this version, which did not have the golem. This was just like a typical, more typical 3 musketeer deck. So very nice video, guys. We actually go 5-0 with the top 5 best new meta decks in the current game right now. Let me know in the comment section down below which one is your favorite. Typical Royal Giant deck, more of a classic version, quick cycle bait deck, minor poison, this Mortar bait deck, and then the Royal Giant with the new meta version with the new evolution with the skeleton army. And soon, as I said, if the Royal Ghost goes live, I think this last Royal Giant deck we played is gonna be super fun and super strong as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to leave a like, and by the way, there's a new feature which you can now also hype the video, so make sure you guys hype the video if you did enjoy it. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.